Well, hello, my YouTube family. This is going to be short. It was not the easiest of Fridays. It just really was not. And it had nothing to do with Queen of Darkness at all. As a matter of fact, she left at 3 o'clock. She left early pretty much all week. I guess she's still not feeling well or what have you. Whatever the case. Then there was a celebration in the break room earlier today. I don't even know what the hell we were celebrating. There was some cake, which I had a nice bite. Thank you very much. It was red velvet cake. We were celebrating something. I don't even know what it was, nor do I care. You could celebrate by giving me a raise, but I doubt that's ever going to happen. Uh, it was a tough Friday, just a tough Friday. Like people with attitude out of nowhere, and the one time you say yes, 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 yes every day, almost every week, and then the one time you say no, I'm afraid not, they give you a look like, what do you mean you're saying no to me? Bitch, it's a possibility of always a yes or a no in life. Sure, you can have a street full of green lights, but guess what? One day you're going to hit that red light. And then what you going to do? You're going to have to stop, right? Because it's the law. So there's this aide that comes in, and we've pretty much we know each other because she comes in at least once every 2 weeks or so, and she's Haitian. She speaks to me in Creole. I answer back in English. So she should know by now that I do not speak Creole. I understand what you're saying, but I'm going to reply to you in English. And I know that she can speak English because I've heard her. So she's asking for what's her name? Not Queen of Darkness, the other one. Alpha. She's Alpha's friend because Alpha is Asian also. So I went to pick up Alpha and I said, your Haitian friend is outside? And she goes, well, she can speak English. I said, I know she can speak English, but she's asking for you in Creole. So I'm trying to. So she peeped out. They exchanged a few words. And I heard Alpha say, you speak English. Speak English. And then she walked away. So I jumped on that tail end and I said, yeah, you speak English to me. She gave me a look like, and I'm looking at her like, well, what's the daggers for? What was that look for? You can't be mad at me. It's your friend that said speak English to me. So why are you getting mad at me? She kept staring, and I said, you know what? I don't. And by that time, it was like 5:05 or whatever. I said, I don't have time for this. And then she walked away. But you pissed off at me for what? It's not difficult for you to speak English. You speak English fine. I've heard you. And you know I'm not going to speak Creole to you, even though I understand what you're saying to me in Creole. So what's the problem? It's always supposed to go your way, and then the one time that you have to actually, flip it, now you upset. It was just that kind of a Friday all day. It was just that kind of a Friday. Then there are things called timesheets, which we're pretty much eliminating. This guy comes in, and when you come in, there's a form that you have to fill out every single time you come in. It's the same form. You have to fill it out every single time you come in. So he came in, and he was ready to fill out the form. But he does this. He takes the form, and then he slaps the timesheet and pushes it on my desk, like toward me. So I said, no, and I pushed it back, and I said, no, we don't take timesheets anymore, and I pushed it back. So he was in the middle of filling out that form, and he looked up at me. First of all, you slapped the form on my desk. You slapped it. You didn't slide it. You slapped it, and then you pushed it toward me like you pissed off already. Boo boo, if you pissed off from outside, that ain't got nothing to do with me. But I'm letting you know we don't take the timesheets anymore. So I'm sliding. I didn't slap it back at you like you did to me. I slid it back to you. And I said, we're not taking timesheets any longer. And he looked up at me like I'm speaking a foreign language. Everybody by now should know we don't take timesheets any longer. It's a clock in, clock out situation. So he looked at me and I said, would you like me to get somebody in the payroll department? They can explain it to you. Yes, please. The guy came out. He said the exact same thing I said. We're no longer taking timesheets. I looked at the guy. I just looked up and then I kept it pushing. You pissed off at who though? Then he did whatever he had to do and then he left. He must have called the payroll department later on, because the girl that's in the payroll department, she cracks me the hell up. I can't say we're like this, but you know, she comes to me, she goes, was there a gentleman earlier this morning that was a little upset that he had to have a time? I said, yeah, he slapped it on my desk. And I slid it back to him and I said, we don't take timesheets any longer. He had a little bit of a tude, so KJ came out and told him we're no longer taking timesheets any longer. Oh, well, he said that you had... I said, I didn't have attitude no how, no way. He's the one that came attitude with me. So he's actually flipping the story because he was pissed off already. I wasn't pissed off at him. I didn't give him any kind of an attitude. I didn't raise my voice. I just slid the timesheet right back at him, and I said, we're no longer taking timesheets. She goes, don't worry about it, Nancy. I said, I'm not worried about it. I didn't do anything wrong. I'll admit when I did something wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. He's just pissed off that the world didn't turn his way this time. I'm sorry. Not sorry. It was just that kind of a day. Pretty much all day. Then at 10 to 5, I get an email from one of the... She's in another department. There's such and such going to come and pick up a FedEx that came for me, which I already told her earlier in the afternoon when the FedEx came at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I emailed her and I said, there's a FedEx that came for you. She emails me back, okay, thank you. And then 2 hours later, she emails me and she says, so-and-so is coming to pick up the FedEx for me. 4:15, 4:30, 4:45. At 4:45, I emailed her back. I said, when is this person coming to pick up the FedEx? And I didn't get an answer until like 5 minutes to 5. Oh, so-and-so is coming to pick it up now. I said, when is he coming to pick it up? She didn't answer me back. 5:05. Now people are like, Nancy, come on, Nancy. I said, I can't leave just yet. I'm waiting for an email. 5:10. Here comes her email. Oh, never mind. He's going to come and pick up the FedEx on Monday. Or, no. He wants me to come and pick up the FedEx on Monday. I said, okay, I'll see you on Monday then. Have a good weekend. Bye. Some days are easier than others. But it seems like the stupidity always waits until Friday, closest to 5 o'clock. It wasn't like that all day. The guy who had a bit of an attitude was earlier in the day, and the girl, the Haitian chick, was closer to 5 o'clock. I don't have time. I really... I have learned, this job has taught me in the 3 years that I've been here. 3 years. It feels like 5. Has taught me I'm really not a people person. I'm really not a people person. And I'm not a stupid people person. I just... Then there was the phone calls with this one woman who called at least 10 times. And she wanted to speak to somebody in Soldier Number One's department. Well, the person that she wanted to speak to is not in the office, but Soldier Number One is covering for that person. So the first time the woman called, she asked to speak to that particular person, and I explained to her that that person isn't in, but Soldier Number One is covering. Would you like to speak to her? Yes, please. Not a problem. The second time she calls and she asked to speak to the person that is not in the office, and I had to remind her again, I'm sorry, that person is not in the office. So-and-so is covering for her. Would you like to speak to Soldier Number One? Yes, please. Third time, I would like to speak to Soldier Number One. Okay, fine. I transfer her. She calls back. She's not at her desk. And then silence. Okay, well, would you like to leave a message on her voicemail? Okay. I transfer her back. An hour later, she calls back. How come Soldier Number One didn't call me back? Bitch, I don't know why she didn't call you back. Would you like me to transfer you? I transferred her. I didn't say bitch. But they get to a point. They push you to a point. So I transferred her back. Here she comes again. Well, she's not picking up the phone. I left a number of messages. And then she just leaves it there. Like, what the fuck do you want me to do? What is it that you want me to do? Because I can only do but so much. And if you think I'm going to chase her down the halls of our office, for you, you've got another thing coming. Would you like me to transfer you to her voicemail? Well, she's not. I left a number of messages, and I said, well, what would you like me to do, ma'am? Oh, okay, fine, transfer me. Because every time I try to come up with a solution, and they go, oh, I did that already. What the fuck do you want me to do then? We've covered everything. What would you like me to do? Aside from pinning the person on the floor and gluing the phone to their ear so they can speak to your Royal Highness. What would you like me to do? It was just that kind of a Friday. I mean, it didn't ease up. From the guy in the morning all the way to 5 o'clock. And then some. I'm home now. This weekend better not fly, because I am not ready to go back into that office. I really am not. I'll tell you one thing though. When I came back from lunch, Queen of Darkness was standing at my desk with the guy in payroll talking to a woman who she has been known to be quite the annoyance. And finally, Queen of Darkness realized that that's what she is. Because the guy in payroll has been dealing with this woman all week long. Everything that he has done for her, she's never satisfied. Well, I need more of this. Well, why did you give me some of that? I don't need that. So finally, I guess, because I walked in on it, so I don't know how it began, Queen of Darkness was at my desk, and she was talking rather curtly to the woman. So, and the guy, he just stood there with his hands behind his back, because I have a feeling she came back to bitch and moan. He couldn't take it anymore. He called Queen of Darkness and let her deal with him, with this woman. I tell you, that was the last time we saw her, though, for the day. As for next week will take care of itself. Yes, I do still have the cough. But I just ate on my way here, I just ate a lozenge. So it's actually a dry cough. Oh, people. This has to be a weekend where I really have to just whoosah. Humans, they're really quite something. I am human, but there are times where I feel like I'm a different division of human from the ones that I have to deal with on a daily basis. Okay. Oh my God. Now there's a cough and it's right here. And now I can't. It's right there and it refuses to come up. Bear with me. Got it. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's I don't know what it is, people. I don't know what it is. You know what? Guess what? Because I'm done. I'm not doing lips of the day today. I'm just going to do eyes of the day. I didn't pick out a lipstick. Forgot about the lipstick. We're going to do eyes of the day. It's going to be our eyes of the day today. And you can't miss them. What? Can't miss them. It's from this palette. It better be from this palette. This is the palette. Yep. It's from the Sleek Eye Divine Mineral Based Eyeshadow Palette. This is what the palette looks like. And the color is number 6. Right there. This right here. That is what's on my eyes. And that is what's on my eyes. It's not the softest of formulas by any stretch of the imagination. But that's a nice green, and it's a shimmer palette. I ain't mad at it. They just don't have names, they just have numbers. So it is number 6 on my eyes. Me likey. Me likey a lot. Alright, people. Did I order anything today? No. I don't think I even placed an Amazon order at all today. I really don't think I did. Maybe I'll place a little something something when I get off of here. Or tomorrow. We shall see. Anyway, this is eyes of the day, because just not today. And that's it. That is it. That is all. This is eyes of the day. I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up. Let me know what you think. See? Me lovey. The more I look at it, the more I love it. Just let me know what you think, okay? I am going to max and relax now because I think I really need to. I really, when you just kind of feel tense and you just need to unwind. That's all I need to do. I don't drink wine or any kind of alcoholic beverage. I'm not a wine drinker. I don't even have wine in the house. But a nice tall glass of soda with some ice cubes. Oh, I'm down for that. That I'm down for. All right. Well, that is it. That is all. Eyes of the day. I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up. Let me know what you think. And I will talk to you on Monday. I hope everybody has a fantastic weekend. I hope everybody's Friday was a hell of a lot better than mine. And, yeah. 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 Okay. So I love you. I love my YouTube family. Have an excellent weekend. Stay safe. And I will talk to you on Monday. Okay? Mwah. Bye now.